again, we're on a road trip. I'm Michelle.
And I'm John.
And this is our Carter Collection Obsession. We're heading into the middle of nowhere.
Road.
GPS is trying to help us find it. South of Columbus, between Columbus and Cincinnati. And we're in farm country. So we'll see what we get, and if we end up buying it, we will do the pulls on
North Clarksville Road.
Okay. We'll pursue our pulls on the channel later tonight. At least it is a beautiful drive on this spring day in Ohio. Curvy, hilly. So hopefully, yeah, it is beautiful. Hopefully we can get this collection. Alright, so we went on the road trip. Backstory, we've got to back up a minute. So a couple days before we went on the road trip, I found on Marketplace a deal, and John went down and got it, and this was the deal. So it was this pack, or this case, a little rough, but it's good, and then all these decks. And mainly, I wanted that, because I have the rest of this set, and I needed the white.
Right.
I still need the red, and my son's got... I'll try and talk him out of it one of these days. But these were all pre-built decks. And usually when we buy pre-built decks, we take them apart and put cards in the collection.
We played these. We enjoyed these decks. The red deck was amazing.
Yeah, which one was the red deck that you played?
Yeah, it got out so fast. It had haste on everything.
That's
the Shaman deck.
This one.
Let's see.
I'll show you the cards that were in it.
Oh.
It was a lot of... I got frustrated.
Yeah, it got out so fast.
So we actually have decided to keep these. And then I played a blue deck that was in here. And it was a lot of spells that I don't play that were pretty fun. What were some of them? One was... We had to... Oh, shoot, I wish I knew which one that was. You have to name a card, and then you flip the cards over until you get to that card. Since we've never played these decks, we had no idea what was in there. So I named a land.
Yep, and you got it too.
Yeah, but these were just really fun decks. So for a change, we are not breaking these up. We usually carry a couple decks in the car. So if we're someplace at a park or whatever and just want to play on a whim... These will be in the car.
Yeah, we keep popper decks in the car just to play with.
So that's what we got from this guy, and it was $50. Each one of these is a different deck.
He played a couple of them out though.
They were all great decks. So a couple days after that, he messaged us and said he had a bunch more cards he wanted $300 for. We said we'd come take a look at them because we really liked these. So we went on a road trip, which you saw the scenery, and we got some boxes from him. So we're going to kind of go through them. He wanted 300. We ended up looking through them. And it's all commons and uncommons.
There were some rares.
Yeah, not too many. This whole box was commons and uncommons. Some older sets, but...
Nothing special when we looked through it. We still haven't been through them yet, but we glanced through them when we got them, so... I offered him $50 for all 3 boxes, and he was fine with that. And this box was a bunch of lands, and these were the 4 rares,
yeah.
I believe, in some of those.
He bagged up what he thought was the better cards in these cellophane wrappers.
And that was the older ones that he said his brother had. So, we still haven't really been through them, so we've been working on a different project.
Yeah. How many thousand cards?
About 50. And these were some older things that were his brothers, he said. So.
There's some, I don't think we're going to get the $50 value out of it, but we got more than $50 value out of the decks, so I think we broke even on the 2 deals.
Yeah. This was just a bunch of commons and uncommons. I remember going through this when we were at his house.
Yeah.
There was nothing special in there. There was a few foils, but nothing.
Yeah, he was a nice guy, but he really didn't know what the values were.
Not that we found much that
These
we
are all
actually need for the
uncommons.
sets or anything.
No. Where were the only, really the rares? Just that one pack you just opened?
There should have been other ones, though. Maybe we put them in when we open the packs.
Yeah.
Like we said, we still got to go through all this and actually make sure there wasn't nothing that we actually do need. That box was basic lands. So there's going to be junk. So you win some, you lose some. This ain't going to be nothing great, but...
Like I said, I feel we broke even. We came out short on these 3 boxes we went to get, but I think we came out a little ahead on the decks. They play well. They play really well. I have not seen any really expensive cards in them yet, but they're fun. They're a lot of fun.
And the 2 white deck boxes were nice.
Yeah, that's really all I wanted. I was paying $50 for that white deck box. And the case is pretty nice, too.
Yeah. This is just like her son's case, so...
Yeah, but his was brand new.
Right, this is...
Yeah, that's a little rough and old.
Yeah.
What were some of the other decks? This was a green deck. Elves.
Yep, that was an elf deck. Oh.
John plays elves, so he knew them all. I hate his elves. But that was fun, too.
I believe this one was a human deck. All white.
Yeah. No really expensive cards, but you can build a pretty good deck with just cheap
Meteor
cards.
Golem, I love that card. Removal.
Yes. They're not commander decks. We don't play commander, so I was thrilled they weren't commander decks. And what's in this one? This is the other white box.
And it's a black deck. Oh no, it's a mix. Black, red. I don't think we played this one.
Ugh, my son plays that all the time.
Indestructible.
Yeah. So these are the decks we got. I'm really happy with. And we buy just about anything.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We went on another road trip and got a couple posters from a friend. Day before yesterday.
These are cool.
Yeah. Of course, this friend knows to sell us on the Garrick stuff. John loves that. But
Now,
then,
all these were autographed by the artist. And those are the 2 smaller ones.
getting a reflection on there. I like that one. So this was another road trip.
This one wasn't very far. 20 minutes up the road.
And that one.
And there's Nisa.
Yeah, that's a bigger one.
But here's one that Michelle got me. This is what got us hooked.
So these we went north. Sorry about that. We'll have to splice these together, but I ran out of video on my phone. This is the one that our friend sold us on. He knew I'd get this one, and then he says, I got these others, and I'm like, I'll be right there with the money.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we go for memorabilia, card collections, small or large. We just got one that's like 30,000 cards. We're still going through.
We're about done. We worked all weekend on it.
Yeah. And so if you liked our video, like and subscribe and share it.
And find us on Facebook at Show Me Yours, I'll Show You Mine, Magic the Gathering Collection.